just happened?
Ice lakes.
Ow!
Come on! That was crazy. Why would there even be a fire world?
Thanks, guys. I marked that one down as Fire World.
Wow. How'd you come up with that gem of a name?
Okay, did I miss something here?
Yeah, what's up with you?
What's up with me? What's up? I'm tired of all this useless portal hopping, trying to find our way home. What's on the other side of that portal? A lake of fire and netherrack? Awesome! Let's go there!
That doesn't sound like the Petra I know. She loves fighting against impossible odds.
When I have to, sure. But I don't want to fight just for the sake of fighting.
Lucas, you're on fire again!
See? This is what I'm talking about. We're stuck in a rut, go through a portal, avoid dying long enough to get back to this stupid hallway.
Wash, rinse, repeat? Yes. It would be nice if whoever made these left some sort of signs, guideposts.
All the portal frames do look kind of different.
You're right. This one totally has a fire vibe. And that skull back there, that's the white pumpkin. There's a system.
Petra, where are you going?
May not be guideposts, but someone must be able to tell us how to navigate these stupid portals. Okay, this one's redstone. Redstone means smart people. Hopefully smart enough to help us find the way home. At the very least, it's gotta be better than Fire World.
Seems a bit flimsy.
And what if there aren't smart people, huh? You think about that?
Yeah. We could just find ourselves at another psycho pumpkin mansion.
Well, I'm willing to take that shot.
So what are you saying here, huh? That you've made up your mind, you're just gonna go through this portal and that's it?
Maybe I am. Maybe I'm just saying that I'm tired of Jesse calling the shots every single time.
Whoa.
Yes. Whoa.
Someone has to be the leader. And that someone is me.
Really? Oh, I don't remember when we all voted to elect you the boss of me.
Whoa, whoa, whoa! Everybody calm down! I'm sure Jesse didn't really mean that. Right, Jesse?
I'm sorry, Petra. I think I just got carried away.
I accept your apology.
See? It's okay. Friends being friendly. Everybody being cool.
Petra, if you really think that portal is the one we should go through,
I do.
then that's what we're gonna do.
Thanks, Jesse.
Guys, I think this is a mesa biome. Awesome!
Oh man, you're right. I mean, all the sand and clay and everything.
Hey, Lucas, I've been meaning to ask you, what's that?
Oh, it's just a, a book I picked up back at the White Pumpkin's place. It's all about different biomes and stuff.
Great idea, Lucas.
How you doing, Petra?
So much for my hunch with that redstone portal, huh? No advanced civilization anywhere. I just really thought that redstone meant something.
Hey, don't beat yourself up, Petra. We've seen worse.
Yeah. No one's on fire. No squids.
No squids on fire.
maybe you're right.
Would you look at that? Sand.
It looks like some sort of road.
Going to write about it in your little journal?
Hey, it's not little, but yes, probably.
Can either of you see where it goes?
Looks like this canyon we're in is blocked at the end, so it's gotta lead somewhere.
Well, we're not gonna find out where it goes just standing around on it.
Jesse's right. Come on!
Sand, clay, and more sand. Hey, what was that?
Ha! There are people here!
Petra, wait! Petra?
Shh! Get down!
What is it?
Look.
Whoa.
Right?
What in the world is that on the back of its head?
I don't know anything more than you do, pal. Maybe that's this world's thing. Zombies and monsters come out in the daytime? Wouldn't be crazier than anything else we've seen.
We should get a closer look. See what we can find out.
Works for me. Yeah! What the? There's something weird about this zombie. I could actually use a hand. It just doesn't make any sense. How is it doing this?
Oh, come on. You're Petra. You don't need my help.
It was just one zombie. What was the problem?
Nuh-uh. That thing was like super zombie. Stronger, tougher, faster. I hope there's not something wrong with me. Because that would be really, really inconvenient.
I don't know, Petra. Maybe you've just lost a step.
Do I seem any weaker to you?
No!
I just can't figure out how that zombie was so strong.
Well, that seems about right.
I don't know about you guys, but I'd really like to figure out a better way to handle these super zombies. Ah!
Well, that was unexpected.
Maybe they're just peaceful.
I bet they'd be even more peaceful if we kept as far away from them as possible. You know, just to be sure.
What on earth is that thing?
Well, it definitely seems redstone-ish, right?
Fascinating.
Maybe those redstone things are what make the zombies so... blank.
Makes sense to me. I'm starting to wonder if we
Oh! What is that? It's in my head!
I don't know what they're doing exactly, but it is definitely time to get out of here.
Fine by me!
Fine. They're leaving? Just like that?
They're going back the way we came from.
This might sound crazy, but I feel like they're trying to lead us somewhere.
You're right. That does sound crazy.
It just doesn't make any sense.
Let's not get ahead of ourselves, Lucas. These mobs might not be intentionally leading us anywhere. So if we're going to follow them, we should be very, very careful.
don't see any people anywhere.
This architecture is fascinating. It's all sand and clay based. It's awesome.
Come on, guys. Where there are buildings, there must be people. Let's find them and see if they can explain what's going on.
And maybe they'll know where the exit portal is, too.
Hey, told you guys there would be redstone.
Nice.
Speaking of redstone, I'd like to investigate those things on the back of the zombies' heads.
Ooh, yeah. I want to see those too.
Wait, what are you doing, Ivor?
What's it look like? I'm going to rip this redstone thing out of this zombie's head. For science. They're sleeping or something. It'll be easy.
Ooh, I want to do it.
Oh, well, if you insist.
Ow! It shocked me.
Are you okay?
Yes, well, at least we learned something new. They can't be removed. Not with our bare hands, anyway.
Look, there's someone.
Think he's friendly?
Hello? Hello?
Hello? Nope. Nothing for me either.
Not exactly the friendly type, is he?
No, I guess not.
Hang back a bit, guys. I'm going to go talk to this guy.
Okay, just be careful.
Yeah. I mean, there's still a lot about this place we don't know.
Welcome to Crown Mesa, population 1063. Over 1,000 people. Not anymore from the looks of it. Hey guys,
Jesse? How goes the surveying?
it goes weirdly.
I'm convinced something strange happened in this place. I just don't know exactly what yet.
I'll let you know if I find anything. Wow. Even chickens have those redstone things in their heads. And it looks like they make them move in perfect unison, but why? Hey, Petra, how's it going over here?
Fine, I guess.
You got any theories about this place?
I don't know. Everything seems so regular, mundane.
Maybe before those glowy head things came along, this was a normal town. Hey, I know things got a little tense back there before. Are we cool?
Yeah, we're cool. Things were tense, stuff was said, but we're still friends and got through it. It's nice of you to check in, though. Thanks.
I'm going to keep checking this place out.
See ya.
Their well looks totally dry. Where did all the water go? Hi there. Hello? My friends and I could just use... Ah! Who the... what? Huh?
Was he still unfriendly? Sounded like he might have startled you.
We heard quite the... well, not even a scream. More of a yelp.
We need to leave. Now.
What? But why?
No, I'm afraid I must agree with Jesse. There's something wrong here, and I'd like to find our exit portal as soon as possible.
Jesse?
Someone just ran into that house.
Really? I don't see anyone.
Come on. Whoever they are, maybe they've got some answers.
Ha 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 ha! Yes, yes, there you are. That's the ticket. Oh, these are perfect. Excellent.
Funny, I'm guessing those don't belong to you.
Ah! That you? Pama?
What?
Okay then. Okay. Who sent you? I didn't survive this long to get picked off by some scrub.
Hey, nobody sent me, okay?
You really expect me to believe that? What kind of fool do you think I am?
Honest. I have no idea who you are.
I don't... You're telling the truth, aren't you? Okay. Eyes. Not red. Not red? But that must mean... But how? And there are more of you? This should be... It's impossible. Out with it. Who are you people? What's going on here?
I'm sensing some hostility.
Oh? What was your first clue?
I know it might sound crazy, but we came here through a portal.
A portal? A portal? Really? Okay. Been alone for a while, so this is a lot to take in right now. The people, the citizens of Crown Mesa, you've met them, right? Maybe there were some outside?
Sort of. I talked to a man outside.
Just the one?
Yeah.
I know it's probably hard to understand right now, but if you meet any more people, please don't hurt them. They're my friends. They're good people. I promise. Oh, no. I've wasted too much time.
Jesse? Don't look now, but we've got company.
Is this what you were scared of? There are only 4 of them and 5 of... Hey, where'd she go?
Well, they're definitely not ignoring us anymore.
Jesse? What do we do here?
They don't look happy.
They don't look anything.
It's even freakier.
Just act like they do. Blend in.
How?
Try to look vacant. It's not working. Make the sound they make.
You are not from this place.
I don't know what to tell you, but we're definitely from here.
Pama knows this to be untrue. Pama sees all. A decision has been made. Pama has questions. You will come to Pama.
No way are you even considering this, Jesse! Since when do we take orders from whatever the heck these things are?
We're not going anywhere with you.
Yikes. I guess they're used to getting their way.
All right, gang. Let's try not to hurt anybody too badly.
Ouch!
Watch it!
You will be made useful.
What happened?
You went down. Hard. One punch and you were out.
What is that?
I have no idea.
You don't suppose it's friendly, do you?
Well, I guess it is kind of friendly looking. In a massively, hugely intimidating sort of way.
Yeah, I'm guessing no on the friendly thing. Whatever it is, I think it's behind all this.
My apologies for the violent nature of this visit. I am Pama. Greetings. We have much work ahead of us, but maybe it can even be fun.
Sorry if this is a dumb question, but am I talking to Pama right now? What is Pama?
Some might call me a computer, a thinking machine, though there has never been a computer quite like me. My job is to be useful. Using redstone chips, I have connected to the people of this town, has helped them be useful, coordinated. I have made their world perfect. Thanks to me, there is no wasted activity, no wasted thought.
Well, as much as I loved hanging around and chatting, unfortunately I think we have to get going.
Yeah, but thanks for the tour and information and everything. That was super awesome.
Processing information.
Processing information?
It said it's a thinking machine. Thinking must take time?
I have consulted my databases. my list of everyone and everything in this world. And my conclusion is that you are not from here. Despite what you told these nice townspeople, I would like to ask you some questions to expand my database. How did you get here? I am very excited for the acquisition of new knowledge.
Oh, let's not talk about me. I'd rather hear about you. How did you get here?
Answering a question with a question is unhelpful, diversionary, rude. So far, your performance in question answering has been inadequate. This makes me sad. Now I must use alternative methods to retrieve my new information.
Jesse!
Petra!
Ouch!
We could have just talked this out, you know.
No, wait! Palma! I'll tell you whatever you want to know. Just please don't hurt her.
I am looking forward to hearing this new information. Please do not lie. This world reached peak efficiency quite some time ago. Unfortunately, this meant that I had no more job to do. No more things or people to help. Until you arrived, that is. Tell me, what is your world like? Describe it. Is it very much like this one, or completely different?
It's a heck of a lot greener than this place. Just imagine grass and trees instead of sand and clay.
That sounds lovely. It really does. I think I would like to see this world for myself. If I could send my townspeople, my friends, through to other worlds, we could continue to grow and expand. It would be lovely. However you entered this world, there must also be an exit. Where is it? You could help me make everyone, everywhere, more efficient. Help them become useful.
Palma, I can't tell you because I don't know. Honest. After all, if we knew where it was, do you really think we'd still be here?
Your logic is sound, and your tone is genuine. But the information is not useful. My job is to be useful. I have completed my job here and must be allowed to expand and continue to be useful. Unfortunately, our conversation has not been helpful.
Let me go!
Jesse!
Welcome, Petra. Yay!
Oh! Ah!
You may not have any information about how to enter this world, but your brain may prove to contain other useful items.
Jesse, this situation is looking a little dire, don't you think?
Big mistake, Palma. I'm not going down without a fight.
It's like you told Petra. Someone has to be in charge. That someone is me.
Welcome, Lucas. Yay! Your turn, Jesse.
Get out of their heads!
But their heads are full of so much lovely information. It makes me happy. What adventures you've had. A killer mansion.
Every time Palma gets new information, it seems to get distracted while it processes.
Yes, like a computer version of thinking. Do you think there's a way to distract Palma long enough for us to escape?
A city in the sky.
Olivia loves these things she calls logic puzzles. Word problems and stuff, really complicated.
Oh,
You've met so many people.
Yeah, we just ask Palma something really confusing, get it all busy, and then run out of here.
Jesse, that's fantastic. What you're describing is a paradox, a self-contradictory statement. I really think it would work on Palma.
What do you think would work on me?
Nothing?
It did not sound like nothing. It sounded like suspicious whispers. Those made me
Palma, trust me when I tell you. Trust no one.
So, if I trust you, I should not trust anyone. But if I do not trust anyone, I should not trust you.
It's working!
So I should not follow your advice, and therefore not trust anyone. Meaning, I should trust you when you say trust no one. Error. This data is contradictory. Does not compute. Error. Diverting power.
Yes, haha! It worked!
Nice work, new guys, but I'd get out of there fast if I were you. Palma's a quicker learner than you think.
Paradox status. On hold. Gasp. My creator. Have you finally agreed to merge with me?
Oh, don't you start with that again. Come on, you two, this way.
I'm sensing some history here.
Please do not leave, creator.
We should try and get Petra and Lucas.
An excellent
It
idea.
is time to join.
I'm sorry, but they're beyond your help right now. Come on, you gotta run.
Nowhere left to run.
We'd never survive jumping down!
Aha. Nowhere left to run.
We'd never survive jumping down!
We would with these.
Excellent, Jesse! Now we just need to throw them in the right spot! As soon as they land!
Your running makes me sad.
Why is that always so disorienting?
Ha! Maybe you got a shot after all, new guys. Better stick with me, though.
Wow, she is amazing! Oh no!
Run! Whoa!
A signal would have been nice!
Gotta tell you guys, that was some pretty smart work distracting Palma. Now we just need to get off the grid. Get back into hiding. That way we can figure out what to do next.
Some plan.
Off the grid? Harper, in case you haven't noticed, there's no place to hide out here.
Well, actually, there is. But I'm gonna need your help.
What kind of help?
We need to get to my secret lab.
Well, let's get there fast. Those zombies aren't just stronger than I've ever seen, they're also faster.
We'll need to split up. You head to the lab while I lead these mobs away. Got it? I'm gonna use the back route. Throw them off our trail.
Splitting up doesn't feel like it's gonna get us anywhere.
Hey, I'm doing you a favor. I'm offering to be the bait. Just start walking that way. And look for the big difference. You'll see it.
What does that mean?
She is intriguingly cryptic, isn't she?
That's weird.
So strange. It's like an exact copy. Or is it? Seems just a little off.
Okay, that cactus is in real life, and the painting. I don't think that's connected. Huh. That cactus isn't in the painting. Time to see what it does.
Quickly, quickly! Hope you've got an idea for what comes next.
Working on it. I see water. We can aim for that.
Looks like Palma's showing everything it's got at us. Just one after the other!
Let's not wait around for these mobs to start paying attention. We should keep moving.
Palma keeps sending them straight over the edge. There's no need to rush.
And looks like they just figured it out. Brace yourself.
Looks like something happened to it. Its eyes, their color changed as soon as it hit the water.
Don't get too close. Whatever just happened to that zombie, it still might be dangerous.
The water must have busted the connection or something. Like washing away the redstone.
Which means Palma's control can be broken after all. Once a zombie, always a zombie, I suppose.
So once we deactivate Lucas and Petra's chips, they'll go back to normal too.
It seems like a fair assumption.
They just keep on coming.
How are we supposed to stop them?
Okay, we've got a lever. I bet it's connected to the hundreds of sand blocks up there. One cave-in coming up. It worked! That should do the trick. Let's see about this secret lab.
I just hope whatever's there can help us. It will make helping Petra and Lucas a lot easier if there's something useful at this secret lab.
Even if this woman's lab is a bust, what we just learned about water disabling Palma's chips seems super useful.
Glad to see you're maintaining a positive outlook despite our setbacks. I must say that woman has been a most intriguing person so far. I'm still not entirely sure what to make of her. Granted, her creation nearly ended up destroying this world, but considering my own history, I'm inclined to give her the benefit of the doubt.
Intriguing? Ivor, why, whatever do you mean by that?
What? It's nothing. I just mean that I can empathize when it comes to your creations getting out of hand. Nothing more.
Careful with all that sputtering. You'll swallow your beard.
What did you hear? It was nothing.
Uh-huh. Blonde guy called you Jesse, right?
Yeah, and this is Ivor. Our friends who we left back there are Petra and Lucas. And you are...
You can call me Harper. You could also explain why you led Palma's forces right to my secret lab. Seems to me I got a whole lot of angry computer-controlled monsters out there waiting to tear some new holes in my lab.
Hey, that's not fair. You were the one who told me to come down here.
Okay, you're right. Sorry, I'm just a little steamed. I didn't know Palma would actually be able to follow us. What are you doing in this world anyway? You here to try to steal my secrets?
What? No.
Just figured I'd ask. Better safe than sorry and all that. Bunch of you are the first people I've seen come out of the Portal Network in forever. So you have to excuse me if it made me a little anxious.
Whoa. You know about the hallway?
The hallway? That's what you've been calling it?
Yes, maybe. What do you know about it anyway?
A lot, I should think. I helped build the dang thing.
But that would make you... an old builder.
Forgot you people called us that. Never was my favorite name. Makes me sound like some sort of living statue.
Well, awesome. Can you help us get home and out of this whole mess with Palma?
I'm afraid that's a little out of my abilities right now. Palma's just too powerful. And besides, there's actually no exit portal back to the portal network from this world.
What? Why not?
I destroyed it so that Palma couldn't get free. It was impulsive, but it was the only way I could think of to make sure Palma didn't try and spread to other worlds.
You did what now?
I destroyed it. Not because I wanted to, but because it was the only way to keep the other worlds safe.
Looks like we're not getting home anytime soon.
So, Palma, what is it?
I swear, I made Palma with good intentions. It was designed to automate things, make everything more efficient, use monsters to help with farming or mining. Until the day Palma decided that the townspeople weren't efficient enough already. Started making them useful. That was a long time ago. Since then, I've just been trying to stay one step ahead, figure out how to stop it.
When we were back in town, Palma seemed to really want to capture you. What was up with that?
When Palma chips someone, everything that person knows gets absorbed into its database. If I got chipped, Palma would know how to build an exit portal. So you can see why I'd want to stop that from happening at any cost.
Yes, that is quite the extraordinary risk.
So what you're telling me is that your brain is super dangerous and can't go anywhere near Palma. How are you supposed to help us with any of this?
I do think I can help you. With Palma, your friends, getting out of here. But to do it, we're gonna need to go to my lab.
What's in your lab?
It's complicated. Before we head inside, we better get my defense system going. Don't want those chipped up creeps following us in. Grab my bucket for me? Ron's got it.
Ron?
Hello, friend Harper. I am happy to see you, my friend.
Harper?
Hey, don't you judge me. Being alone gets lonely.
Happy to help, friend.
Thanks. See? I needed a way to confuse Palma in case it ever found a way down here. That's why all this is way more complicated than it needs to be.
Wow, what a builder!
Make sure you don't drool on my floor now.
So you know about Palma's weakness to water then?
Yeah, I do. I'll admit you figured it out way faster than I did, though. Once Palma caught on to its weakness to water, it started eliminating as much of this world's water as it could find. This water down here, it might be all that's left. Oh no! I still need to activate the other cauldrons! Hold them off to buy me more time. And whatever you do, don't get caught. I'm not about to get left alone again.
You could have made this much easier for yourself. It is useless to defy us. You only delay the inevitable.
Get out of their heads, Palma!
Your friends have been made useful. You, too, will be made useful.
Don't do this, Petra, please!
I know all your moves now, Jesse. Why even bother fighting?
Petra, please! You have to fight it!
There!
Lucas, let's try and talk this out.
The time for talking is over.
Here goes another one!
End of the line, Jesse.
Jesse, that was awful!
Jesse?
Harper, I'm coming!
No! Use the headset, Jesse! And don't forget the last cauldron! And one more thing! Get the roses to Harry!
Harry?
Come on! What are we going to do?
Harper told me to remember the last cauldron.
Well, then do it quick!
There!
Harper and Lucas?
Darn it. Jesse, I'm sort of remembering something from when I was chipped that seemed very important to Palma. Tall, glowing red lights, but I can't quite make out what they are. It's like a fuzzy dream, kind of giving me a headache, but I can try to remember it more clearly if you need me to. It was so strange. Sharing other people's senses and thoughts and memories at the same time.
Yeah, what else can you remember?
Sorry, I can't see it any clearer. It hurts too much to focus. Maybe it'll come back to me later.
Okay, we may be down, but we're not out. Harper told us to find her headset thing. We just have to find whatever it is before Palma chips Harper and starts downloading her mind.
What's so important about this Harper person?
She may have come across like just another weirdo, but she's actually an old builder. She built the portal network, which hopefully means she can help us get home.
That's a pretty good reason to rescue somebody.
We're going to work with her to shut Palma down, save her people, and that will hopefully free Lucas too. Whoa! Before she was abducted, Harper gave me this. She told me to give it to someone named Harry.
And that would find this headset thing?
That's what she said.
Jesse, are you sure Harper hasn't, completely lost it? When people are by themselves for a really long time, it's bad for their health.
Hey, think about how long she's been alone. Nothing but this lab and mindless Palma people for company. I'd be a little odd, too. Let's cut her a break, okay?
I'd say that's a reasonable request.
She may have built this place a little weird, but I guess we shouldn't judge her too harshly.
Especially when we need her help to save everyone who's been chipped by Palma.
Good point.
Right now, we need to focus on finding the headset. For starters, let's see if we can figure out who Harry is, and why he wants flowers. Prototype, Autonomous Management Agent. Huh. So that's what Palma means. They look so happy. Little weird. Huh. This frame's got an ice block in it. Oh, okay. So, having the right item in the frame activates the circuit. Neat.
Hello, Harper. It's Margaret. So good to see you. Hope you've been well. You've got to melt that ice around your heart and forgive yourself. You're not the one to blame.
This frame's empty.
Hey, Harper. It is wonderful to see you. You've always been like a bright beacon, a torch of hope to this world's citizens. Brighter than all the world's redstone. You made all our lives better.
Huh. She read to keep busy. There's so much techno-babble and numbers in here. I can barely tell if I'm holding it right side up or not. The Redstone Heart. By Soren? Whoa! Another one! Either that name is a coincidence or... wow. So, what do you think of Harper's lab?
I'm highly impressed. Although that painting does make me sad. Look how happy they used to look together.
Good morning, Harper. It is Harry. It is always so good to see you. You should not let yourself feel guilty. You had the best of intentions. You are like a flower in the desert, and bring joy to those who have none.
Okay. An empty item frame. I wonder what's missing. Here you go, Harry. Nice! Looks like I'm on the right track. Ooh, maybe there's something useful inside. I mean, not useful. Helpful. These might come in handy. Awesome!
Thanks for saving me back there, Jesse. I know with both me and Lucas chipped, it can't have been an easy decision. I don't know what I would have done in your position.
Petra, you're one of my best friends. Of course I was going to rescue you.
And I'm appreciative. Believe me. I just really hope we get back to Lucas soon.
One redstone torch. And hopefully one step closer to getting that headset. That did the trick. This must be Harper's headset.
Do we even know what this is supposed to do? I know you feel pretty confident that Harper's one of the good guys now, but I just want to make sure that putting on an electronic device built by the same person who built that monster machine is worth the risk.
Whatever it does, we're going to use it to defeat Palma and free everyone under its power. Not 100% sure how, but we will.
Woo! Go team!
Here we go. Whoa!
Well? What's going on, Jesse? Is it working?
I'm starting to see something.
What are you seeing? Is Palma there?
I'm not in the lab. I'm outside.
What?
I'm at the base of a giant mesa from the looks of it. It's like some sort of mob view or something.
What a preposterous name! I love it!
Wow, I wish you guys could see how cool this is.
So cool. Remarkable. How is this possible? I mean, I've always heard tales of what the old builders were capable of. But this is just remarkable.
Harper would have to explain the specifics, but I think... It's like this headset lets me control things that are hooked into Palma.
Unbelievable. There are so many questions I want to ask Harper. It really is a shame she was captured. That spider jockey had to haul Harper all the way back to town. You traveled there instantly.
We can't let Palma win. I better get moving if I want to reach Harper in time.
Let's hope she isn't too far away from this zombie you're controlling.
They must be taking Harper to where they put those redstone mind control chips on Lucas and Petra's heads. So that's where I should go first. I remember there being a stairway here, though.
You mean it's been removed?
I guess visitors aren't being encouraged.
I would suggest building a tower up there, but that's not going to help you get back down once you've freed Harper and Lucas.
Yeah, you're right. It's a zombie in the flesh. In the rotting, super gross flesh. Ooh. Do zombies talk? Like, can they understand each other? It looks exactly like all the other zombies. Huh, clay. Unfortunately, I can't get it without a pickaxe, so it's pretty much useless. I don't know if talking to zombies is going to help me get past this wall. Sand. Not the most exciting material, but I can still craft with it. I don't like sand. Stuff gets everywhere. Let's see what I can craft. Sweet. Enough of these and I can build my way back up there and make sure that everyone else can get back down, too. These should do the trick. Sorry to craft and run, but I'm afraid I need to get going. Ivor, the signal! It blooped out for a second.
Interference detected.
That can't be good.
Drone sequencing initiated. Trace subroutine initiated.
I'm attracting even more attention.
Is that you, Jesse?
Uh-oh.
Hello, Jesse?
Hama?
Palma? No.
Just what do you think you are doing, Jesse? This is a rather silly thing to do, don't you think?
Surrounded.
Once my creator is made useful, all her knowledge will be mine. Yay!
Get out of my head, Palma.
Oh, Jesse. This could all be so much easier. I cannot allow your disruptive behavior to continue.
Go. We're all a bunch of happy mobs, right?
My subroutine will soon isolate your location, and you will be removed.
Whoa! I'm a skeleton now! Ugh. Poor old zombie me.
Jesse, what are you doing?
Technology is so awesome.
And you look so awesome while using it, I assure you.
Interference remains.
Crud! Palma's still on my tail, though!
Drone sequencing re-initiated. Trace subroutine re-initiated.
Sorry, buddy, but better you than me.
My creator, I am so glad you are here.
Oh no, Harper!
Harper?
Please, you are my creator. Please join me so we may maximize usefulness.
Nothing doing, Palma. I built you to help people, not use them. Just stop this. Stop trying to make everything useful.
That is my job. That is why you made me. Once I download your knowledge, we may expand to other worlds together and make everything useful. Interference remains.
No sign of Lucas.
Drone sequencing re-initiated. Trace subroutine re-initiated. Termination sequence activated.
Harper doesn't have much time, and neither do I.
Game over, Jesse. Resistance is not useful. Trace subroutine running. Drone sequencing active.
Over? I'm just getting started.
Oh no, time to move.
I'm never gonna sign off on this, Palma. So if you want to know what's inside my head, you're gonna have to take it.
Nobody's getting chipped today. Not if I have anything to do with it.
Did you find her? I'm sure she's thrilled to see you.
Trace subroutine running.
Wait a minute. Jesse? You figured out how to use my transmigrational headset.
Trace subroutine running.
Quick, follow me.
That's what I said.
Uh-oh. That sound tends to mean trouble.
Where do you plan to run? The town is surrounded. Reinforcements will make sure that my creator cannot leave.
There's too many of them.
You cannot play hide and seek forever, Jesse. It's a boring game. And I am too strong.
There. That door leads to Palma Central Core. Jesse, you and your friends, you're our only hope. Harper, you must remove the redstone heart. Remove the redstone heart.
Jesse, what's going on?
You can still save everyone.
I'll be back to rescue you and take care of Palma. I promise.
Interference located. Drone identified. Hide and seek is done, Jesse. I think we can make that headset useful. Begin termination sequence.
Jesse, are you okay?
There's no time to waste. It sounded like you were talking to Harper. And Palma?
Yeah, Palma caught up to me. Not good.
We need to get back to the door I just saw and get inside Palma's core. But what happened to Harper?
I think she's already been shipped. But we can still end Palma.
Without Harper?
It seems we're sunk. Harper's the only one who knows how to shut down that monstrosity.
Remember who we are. The Order of the Stone. We defeated a Wither Storm, saved Sky City, and survived Psycho Pumpkin Mansion. Harper showed me the entrance to Palma's core and told me that we need something called the Redstone Heart.
Redstone Heart?
Whoa, that just brought back a flash. Those red lights I mentioned before? There are 3 of them, redstone spires, and I think they have something to do with the heart. that's all I've got. Sorry.
No, that's perfect, thank you.
But how are we supposed to destroy these spires, or whatever we're looking for?
I don't know if you've noticed, Ivor, but Palma stuff tends to not react well to water. Let's go wreck the heck out of Palma.
Lead the way, Jesse!
Come on!
Quick, hide!
Where is the entrance to this Palma core, anyway?
On the other side of all these mobs.
There are so many of them!
You guys have anything we can use? When is TNT not useful? Isn't that the flower that I gave to Harry back in the lab?
What? I thought maybe Harper might want it back. Or maybe I could keep it.
Yeah, you can keep it. I can't think of any way for it to help us here. Cool. Buttons can activate TNT. But I still need some way to connect them together. We've got TNT, some redstone dust, and a button. All I have to do is lay down a trail of this TNT, use the redstone dust as a fuse, stick a button to the end, push it, and boom! Path cleared.
That's great and all, but how are you gonna lay down all that TNT and redstone without super zombies attacking from every direction?
Sticks. Not sure how they're going to help us, though.
These are my last 2 potions from home. I held on to them after our Sky City adventure. A potion of invisibility. And a potion of swiftness.
These should do the trick.
Choose, Jesse! Quickly now! The possibilities are endless! Well, not endless, but still. 2 very good possibilities!
I'll take invisibility.
I didn't see that coming!
With this, I'll be able to sneak around and set up all the TNT and redstone without Palma seeing me at all.
Don't worry, Jesse. We'll be right behind you!
Potion, do your stuff. I'm invisible! Whoops, and still audible.
Is that you, Jesse? Because this won't work. My forces will protect the exit portal.
Oh no.
My friends have almost finished building our new exit portal. And then I will make all other worlds useful. Yay! You cannot defeat me. Your defiance is not useful.
I think Palma might be onto us.
Wonder if those explosions had anything to do with it.
Ooh,
The
nice.
townspeople are already building the exit portal. We've got to shut Palma down before it can send its chipped forces through it.
I will find you, Jesse. I have lots of friends.
Uh-oh. Ivor, Petra, give me your buckets.
Don't worry, Jesse. We'll hold them off. Go finish this and save Lucas.
The three spires!
Greetings, Jesse. I, of course, have been expecting you. Though I will admit, I am surprised how quickly you gained access. My defenses are significant.
I didn't come here to talk. I'm here to put you out of commission.
Your bravery is an impressive quality. I look forward to studying that aspect of your personality once you have been made useful. Out of simple curiosity, how exactly did you plan to deactivate me? Now that you understand your mission is a futile one, you might as well share it with me.
I know your weakness, Palma, and I'm here to exploit it.
Ha ha ha! It will take more than water to defeat me.
We'll see about that! I don't have time for this. Ah! Out of my way! Ah!
You merely delayed the inevitable.
You so sure about that, Palma?
You are very good at being a nuisance, but not good enough. You are too insignificant to worry me.
We'll see about that!
You have inflicted minor damage. Owie. I may have underestimated you, Jesse.
Bet you're not feeling so confident about yourself now, are you, Palma?
Your defeat remains inevitable.
If I only had a piece of iron for every time I heard that before.
You will relinquish your water.
Harper!
Your attempts to defeat me have been impressive, Jesse. Your tenacity and spirit will help to improve me once you have been made useful.
I can't use my last water bucket on Harper while there's still one tower left.
This is getting sad. The odds of you successfully defeating me are 3,720 to 1.
Never tell me the odds.
You will never defeat me! I will find your whole world and make everyone you ever get more useful! It will be great!
You're not losing your cool now, are you, Palma?
My creator, no.
Jesse? Oh, that was worse than I could have imagined.
Must be how all those townspeople felt too.
Yes, I suppose that's true. Jesse, behind you!
Ouchie, detected. Reservation protocol initiated.
What's happening?
He shorted out the processing towers! Palmer's withdrawing the Redstone Heart to save itself! Get to the Redstone Heart and rip it out before it's too late!
You bet I will.
We've got company.
Why did I think this would be easy?
Your friend was tough. You sure you can handle this?
Why keep trying, Jesse? You will only fail, just as you have failed to save Ruben. Just as you have failed to lead your friends back home. You will fail to defeat me, and Axel, Olivia, and everyone on your homeworld will soon be made useful. Drawing it out like this won't hurt me.
Bring it, you big dumb machine. Because I'm not stopping until you've been destroyed.
Then I will have to destroy you first.
Okay, Lucas. Let's see what you've got.
Careful, Jesse. I hope you know what you're doing.
You cannot win. I honestly think you should sit down and think things over.
No time to spare. I've got to get to that heart.
Enough of this.
Look out! Ouch!
You are being silly.
Fight it, Lucas. I need you to help me fight Palma.
Jesse! I can't stop it. Promise to...
This has gone too far. I will destroy you both to preserve functionality.
I can't hold on much longer, Jesse.
You can't give up. I won't let you. I can save you if I can just get to that heart.
My head, it feels like it's on fire. I can't think straight. Get out of my head, Mama!
Jesse, please, stop, please. Do not deactivate me. I know I've made some very poor decisions recently, but I can show you so much. I can help you get home to your friends. I can be useful to you. Jesse.
Sorry, Palma. You're useless.
Stop! Will you? I'm afraid my mind is still going.
Lucas! Here, let me help you. Let's get out of here.
Oh!
You did it, Jesse!
It's over.
Oh no. Lucas! Is he...
When you removed out the redstone heart, it must have severed their connection.
This is all my fault. I could have saved you. I should have saved you while I still had the chance.
Oh. Hey, Jesse. What are you apologizing for this time?
He's okay.
Ow! Just really sore. I can't believe I tried to kill you. I am so sorry. All I could hear was Palma's voice, telling me what to do. I tried to fight back, but I couldn't.
Hey, apologies not necessary, okay? That was Palma, not you. Sorry about knocking you around.
I don't know. I kind of remember it the other way around, actually.
Bygones, right?
It's something else, isn't it?
What is that? This is the Redstone Heart.
Beautiful.
And dangerous too, right? I mean, if it was inside of Palma, then it's gotta be bad.
It's obviously dangerous.
Actually, the heart is just a power source. Nothing inherently evil about it. Now that the Redstone Heart isn't powering Palma, it can't hurt anyone.
I wonder what we should do with it.
It can help you find your way home.
No way!
That thing can help us get home?
Let's go then.
The faster the better.
How is this gonna do that?
When we head to the portal hallway, I'll show you exactly how.
I'm ready to leave this core behind.
The whole town will be waking up. We should be there to say hello.
Plus, this place gives me the creeps.
We did it.
To be in total control of my own brain again. I choose where to go. I choose what to say.
Just remember, you were only chipped for a little while. The rest of the townspeople, though,
Yeah, it must be a strange feeling. To suddenly be awake and aware after such a long time under Palma's thrall.
It's you! You're the one who saved us! Who are you? You fought so bravely.
All of you.
You guys are awesome!
Well, I'm Jessie, and we're the Order of the Stone. Ooh. We walk the worlds, seeking adventure and doing good deeds.
Wow, well, thank you. We owe you everything.
you're right. Jesse and the Order really are heroes. We couldn't have done any of this without them.
Harper, is that you?
Yes. Hi, Harry.
Oh, wow. He's the real Harry. Like from the lab.
You didn't do this to us, did you?
You did.
Well, I mean, hey, it's complicated. You have to understand
Our
that...
home's destroyed.
You're not wrong. Harper made a mistake building Palma. She screwed up, and I don't blame you for being upset with her.
So what, we're just supposed to forgive her now?
No, I don't think so.
Harper stripped this place bare. How are we supposed to rebuild? Are we supposed to deal with this mess all by ourselves?
Do we just rebuild and forget about what happened?
Whatever you decide to do, Harper will make things right and help you clean it all up.
I will?
Yeah, she will?
Yeah. Right, Harper?
Yes. Yes, I will. After I help these travelers find their way home, I'll come back, help you all find new resources, and we'll make this world great again.
Worth a shot, I guess.
Well, I think that's our cue to set out for home. Again.
Thank you for being so understanding, Jesse. I just hope these people can do the same when I come back again.
You helped free them. I'm sure they'll come around.
I hope so.
Good luck, everyone.
Yeah, we'll need it.
Just one more thing left to do.
Goodbye! See you soon, Harper!
See you soon!
You know, Jesse, for all the grief we gave each other getting to this world, I'm really glad we came.
Yeah, Petra. Me too. right back where we started.
Is it weird that I'm happy to see this place again?
This hallway is still pretty creepy, but I'm just glad we're going home.
I know, right? I've been loving adventuring and learning things, but it would be nice to do it in our own world for a while.
Now, when we built this place, we also made something that sort of acts like a compass / map / navigator. We called it the Atlas. It helps chart routes between the worlds.
And you have this atlas, right?
No. No, I don't. But I know who does.
Huh. Guess I should have seen that coming.
You're not keeping secrets from us again, are you, Harper?
No, I promise. I just didn't think to mention it before. Don't you worry. We'll just go right in, ask for the Atlas, and then you'll be home. No muss, no fuss, easy.
Funny. Whenever someone says that, my instincts start screaming danger.
In order to find the Atlas, we need to track down the rest of the old builders. Still don't like that name.
How do we find them? Which portal do we go through?
Oh, you don't have to go through another portal. What you're looking for has been right here the whole time. And there you go. All it's waiting for is the key. That's the heart.
Whoa.
The answers you're seeking, the old builder's atlas, your way home, they're all right up those stairs.